Alright, so this is every VHS tape I currently own. I brought all these down off the shelf because I want to, like, catalog them and alphabetize them, and this just ended up being a nice little bonus thing. Just a warning though, all of these I've bought from, like, thrift stores and stuff, and just because of my interest, none of them are really all that rare or, like, super sought after, so yeah. But, enjoy, I guess. Alright, so I'm just gonna start off with my most recent pickups because I have not put these away yet. So starting off, we have this Wonderful World of Disney double feature thing. Let's see, it has the $5 label there. I didn't get it. I think I got it for like $1. The inside. Printed in '94. And then a Hello Dolly. So I did not get this because I really wanted to watch it. I mostly got this because this is in Wally. So yeah, this is a pretty good condition tape inside. Yeah. And then I literally just finished watching this. This is an American Tail. You can see this one's got some artifacts left over from, I think this used to be at a pharmacy or something. But yeah. There is the tape. You can see it's already at the end because I just watched it. And then this one's kind of torn up, but Who Framed Roger Rabbit? This was, I think, yeah, I got it for 50 cents there. So I don't mind this because you don't really see it and it's not that important. Yeah, there's that. It's a very worn up label. Yep. 16 Candles. This is one that I got because my sister likes this movie. This is a pretty good condition tape, I think. The inside. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure if this is how it's supposed to look or if it's sun-faded, but yeah, I mean, it feels basically brand new. I have a lot of these stickers still on them from where I bought them. And then Ace Ventura, the sequel. I have the first one, and I just got the second one today. Yeah, I've not watched this movie in a long time. I watched the first movie a little while ago, but yeah, it's been a while since the second movie. So yeah, I'll go get more of them. Alright, so I got a tub of them. So, this isn't even all of them. So, okay, here I got The Mummy. I have not seen this movie yet, but I bought it because I want to watch it. Very good condition tape. There's the inside. Yeah, there's that one. George of the Jungle. This one's a little bit more beat up, but yeah. This is one of those movies that was complete 4x3 open matte, even the special effects, I think. There's the tape. Alright, Forrest Gump. I need to take all of these like stickers off because there's a lot. This one I think was sealed, probably, which I only played it a little bit and then rewound it. See, that one's got a label on it. It's pretty neat. Yeah, another really good condition label or whatever. Ooh, 10 Years of Thomas and Friends. This one's a little rough at the top there. That one's already played full through. Ooh. This is a promotional Nintendo tape, and then it's a sports tape. It's like 10 minutes long. Look at that runtime. There's like nothing on it. Oh. I've literally never noticed that. Is that... Yeah, I guess that's how it came. It's all bent up there. Well, yeah, I mean, it's just, these are pretty cheap for what they're worth on eBay. I think you get them for like 10 bucks each, maybe 10, 15 each. Because, I mean, and this one's not really sought after because it's a sports tape. Sliding off the table there. Oh boy. Little Mermaid. This is one of the TV series releases. I don't think the show ever had a DVD release, so this is the only way you can really watch it officially, but like, you know, not on Disney Plus or whatever. That one's fully played through. Yeah. Alright, Balto. This one, this doesn't feel like a bootleg, but the tape sure does. Look at that. That is such a generic looking label. Yeah, it looks official. I don't know. But yeah, it kind of feels pretty cheap. I don't know how you can tell a cheap VHS, but it does. Oh boy. This is one of the Timon and Pumbaa series like things. So I don't think this show was released on DVD, or if it was in very limited amounts, but it had some VHS copies. This tape, though, it plays fine. That's not good. So it's just bare exposed. Oh, there's a 96 label there. Yeah, there's a Please Be Kind Rewind on there. So I mean, it's cool and it works. It's just, you know, that's really dangerous for the tape. It's not dangerous for me. And then, whoa, E.T. This is one of the earlier ones I got. This looks like a reprint, honestly. And there's nothing on it because it's a Universal one. Yeah. I like the green topper there. Mm. Yeah. There's that one. Another Thomas tape. Make Someone Happy. Another Thomas Adventures. When was this? 2000. I'm sure this is probably earlier in Britain. Yeah, it's a printed label, and there's no copyright. Yeah, no, that's not there. So yeah, there's that one. Okay, Walt Disney Cartoon Classics. This is Volume 7, Donald and Daisy. These are just, you know, classic shorts collections. I mean, I have 2 of these, I think. Oh, that's a super early label there. Wow. The side there. Yep. Assuming what, like late 80s? 1987. Oh boy, yeah. This is one of the later releases I have. It's a Backyardigans tape. And yeah, it is kind of beat up, but yeah, this is a 2005 release, so right before VHS has died. And Paramount seems to be one of the last people to produce like VHS tapes, you know, for retail. Disney obviously beat them out, but I think the last one I've seen that they released is a Backyardigans tape from like the final day of May in 2006, which is pretty crazy. That tape is like $300 probably. I don't have it. There's a Blue's Clues tape. I have a lot of Nick Jr. ones. That one. Inside. This is a 2004 release. Wow. Yep. Okay, and then I guess this is the only Dora tape I have. I wonder why. This is just back when I was buying as many as I could. Yeah, and also it's a 2003 release, so it's kind of late, I guess, ish. Oh, it's 2005. I don't know. It says 2004 there. It's whatever. Okay, Milo and Otis. This is a movie I grew up watching all the time and loved it, and then I found out that there's a bunch of alleged animal abuse in it, which makes it not as fun to watch anymore. But yeah, I got it. This is a 98, 99 re-release, I think. Again, there's no label. Is that one? This is a Japanese film dubbed into English back in the 80s. Oh, Mickey's Fun Songs. Let's go to the circus. It's supposed to say. This is not. I've seen a little bit of these. It's just like a generic sing-along song thing. Not very interesting. Kind of boring. I don't know why. There was a period where I was buying like every Disney and every like Nick Jr. tape I could find. Case in point, this is a Three Little Pigs one. This looks like a late 90s re-release. Yeah. There's that one. I don't know if I'm getting this in picture well enough, whatever. One of these Arthur tapes doesn't work. It like cuts out after half of the tape. It might be this one. I'm not sure. No, it looks like it played through fully. I don't know. One of them I got from school back when they were like throwing them out. They just gave them out for free if you wanted them. Ooh, Baby's Day Out. This one's kind of rough looking. This is one I have not seen in a while. Heard it's not very good, but I did like it growing up. $2 charge if not rewound. Is this a... Yep, it's a Blockbuster tape. There you go. Homeward Bound. Is this... I don't know the difference between these two. I think... Is this the 97 one or the... Yeah, this looks like... Or not the 97, 93 one. I think I have this also as a TV broadcast, which is kind of cool. Yeah, this is the retail version. I also have the original, or whatever the other one is. Alright, so this is my Magic School Bus tape. One of these, I don't think... This might not play correctly in stereo anymore. Oh, look at that. Leftover from when it was out of school. Yeah. One of these I bought in a slipcover and I didn't actually check to look. It was another Magic School Bus tape, and inside was Charlie's Angels, the movie from like 97 or whatever. So yeah, I have a Charlie's Angels tape and a Magic School Bus case. This one is a Blue's Clues 100 episode celebration. Kind of beat up. A lot of these have Goodwill labels like left over on them. None of the Goodwills normally sell any more VHS tapes. They're all thrift stores. 2003. Yeah. Oh, I have no idea what this one. This is another tape that my sister got. It is Anne of Green Gables. This is a 1994 release. I think this is like a 30s movie. 1930s. Wow, that is a generic label. Holy crap. Oh, man. Yeah. Ugh, Land Before Time. I keep saying them as I bring them in, but yeah. This one looks alright, I think. This one, American Tail Now, and All Dogs Go to Heaven are the only 3 Don Bluth films I have. Oh, no, I think I have Anastasia. Yeah, so I have the good ones. I guess, except for Secret Unknown, or whatever. Yeah. I have some of the sequels. One of them I don't think plays the full way through, but whatever. Eesh. Oh boy, this one's a beat-up cover. Alvin and the Chipmunks, Chipmunk Christmas. This one is actually pretty funny. So I went to the thrift store that had these, and there were 2, and I assumed that there were like 2 of the same Alvin and the Chipmunks Christmas release. They weren't. They were like an 81 special, and then one from the series from like 89, I think. This one is from 80. This is the 81 special, I think. So when I bought them, or no, I bought the other one thinking that it was going to be the one from the 1990s series, and or the late 80s series, and it wasn't. It was this tape in that other cover. So I went back and I bought this one, and I put that one in that. It was just like a mix-up. So I ended up buying both tapes. So I have 2 Alvin and the Chipmunks specials. Yeah. This one's kind of beat up, obviously, like I said. Okay, and then I just have 3 Sesame Street specials, or like Sesame Street home video. I have more, I just don't have them right now. They're still back upstairs. I'm gonna put them in the next one. So I have Sesame Street Sing-Along. You can see, I think this is a later release because some of the earlier ones have, yeah, they have a lot less of them. Come on. Big Bird's Story Time. Yeah, this is definitely one of the earlier ones. 87, it says. Including activity book. Yeah, no, that didn't come with mine. Oh, and this is one of the ones that has, it's fully covered, which makes it, you have to like actually pull it out. And it's this nice green color. I haven't opened these in a while. Big Bird. Yeah. Put that back correctly. And then Sesame Street home video, learning about letters. 1986. This isn't even earlier release. Damn. This is just a standard black case. I don't know why that one was green. Maybe it's an earlier one. But yeah, I will be back with more. I just carried a 20-pound box of freaking VHS tapes down 2 flights of stairs. I am so tired. Let's keep going. This is a freebie giveaway I got from school when they were throwing their tapes out. This is a Civil War journal. This is back when I like had maybe 3 VHS tapes, so this was a big find for me. 6 whole tapes that I never watched because this is so boring. Yeah, it is just a box set of a documentary from the History Channel. Neat. Exactly what you'd find in a kind of school setting. Oh, look. It's another Thomas tape. I had this on DVD growing up, but I didn't know there was a VHS release. This is probably, yeah, this is like a 2005 release, I think. It's a very late one. It's a pretty generic. Come on, hit entertainment. It's a little bit beat up. Yeah. Mulan 2. I bought this because it's, you know, a Disney movie. It's a 2005 release, it says right there. So yeah, this is a 2005 direct-to-video movie that nobody likes, but I bought it because it's a 2005 release and it was $1. I'm dumbass. Hey, it's got that late Disney release blue thing there. Look at that. Alright. Ooh. Harry Potter. So I spent forever trying to find one. There was a copy of this at a thrift store, but it was like $10, and I didn't want to spend that much on a VHS tape. And then at that same antique thrift store place, there was another copy at a different place for like $1. So yeah, I got this one. It is Harry Potter. You know, not much to say here. It's kind of beat up, I guess, with never before seen footage. Ooh. And Prisoner of Azkaban. Not the second one. No Chamber of Secrets. No, none of my favorite Harry Potter film. Yeah. This is a late-ish release, probably. Yeah, what, 2003? 2005, probably. Late 2004, early 2005, probably. It's a generic label, if I've ever seen one. Which I have, I've seen many. Oh boy, okay, I have a lot of VeggieTales VHS tapes because the one place I go to is a super Christian, they play Jesus music. Yeah, this is one of them. How many VeggieTales is that? This belonged to Ernie. There's that one. Another one. This one's got a green tape. Look at that. Some of these are late releases. This is a 2001 one. I have one for like 04. This is a reprint of one of the earlier ones, I think. Yeah, this is what? Cannot find it. This is probably like 94, 95. Oh my gosh, here's another one. So it's just a black case. Lame. This one's a little bit more beat up. Ooh. Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. This is a heavy VHS tape. Wow. Yeah, this is the only Indiana Jones movie I have on VHS. It just happened to be... I see this one more often, like, than the other two. I don't know why. Probably because it's a later release, maybe? Because it's the last one. I think this one might be the Arthur tape that does not work. Arthur's Eyes. This is the first episode. I think it gets through the first episode and then, like, stops halfway through the second one. Yeah. I don't know if I should still consider that. What are these? I've never seen those before. These little notches. Yeah. So I don't know about this one. Screw it. Liar Liar. This is a Jim Carrey film, and it was brand new. I opened this because I really wanted to watch it. Come on. So this is like a brand new tape. It's only been played through once, and it was by me, like a couple weeks ago. That one, ooh. From Star Wars to Jedi, The Making of a Saga. This is a documentary on The Last Jedi from '89, I think. And as far as like English releases go, this has only ever been re-released on VHS. Japan got a laser disc, but I think that one's dubbed over probably, or it has subtitles or something. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. This is basically VHS only. You can find copies of it online though. You look at places. Hook. Oh look, there's the Goodwill logo thing there. Yeah, this is one I've watched through. Yeah. Oh, here's the other album in the Chipmunks tape. This is Alvin's Christmas Carol. This is, yeah. So this is the one from the TV series, the '83 show. These are distributed by Disney, which I find kind of interesting. Or at least these, like, prints. I think they are, they were distributed by multiple people, or like multiple companies or whatever. Because it's not an original Disney show. Another VeggieTales one. 2001, I think. 2000 maybe. Godzilla. I've not watched this movie. I know this is not a good movie by Godzilla standards. Look, there's still I have a lot of the Goodwill labels still. I know about them. I bought a lot from this Goodwill to the point where they started hiking the dollar movies up to $5, and I was like, hell no, so I'm not buying any more from them. Oh yeah, that's a generic label. This one's Godzilla. Alright, Little Bear. These are really light because it's only like a half hour. I think this is Meet Little Bear. I have no idea about these. I know this is, I don't know if this is like the first few episodes or whatever. I think I watched through this one. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's an orange VHS tape because it's Nick Jr., but I mean, this is an original. This is a Nelvana show, so this is Canadian. Another VeggieTales. I think I still have another VeggieTales up in my room somewhere. I just don't have it up with the other ones for some reason. Yeah, another VeggieTales. I have two Elmo's World tapes. I think these are literally just Elmo's World episodes cut from the original Sesame Street broadcasts and just kind of stapled together, like an hour-long release. I remember these vaguely from childhood. Blue's Big Treasure Hunt. This is a Nick Jr. tape. Obviously, it's got an orange label, and the top is missing. So it is it's flattened. The area table to be flattened. There's only 4 sides, so it's kind of annoying because you can't really. The way I have them like set like this. So, you know, I know it's a Blue's Clues tape because it's the only one I have that doesn't have the top, but I don't know which one it is off the top of my head. Oh boy. Charlie Brown Christmas. This one was also brand new and I opened it because I wanted to watch it. I don't get out. Roof. Yeah. Then we have Daddy Daycare, another sealed one. Do not think, yeah, I only got a little ways through it. This is not a good movie, but I do remember watching it a lot growing up, so, you know, you buy it for the nostalgia value. And then Catch Me If You Can, which I think this is a genuinely pretty good movie. There's a name at the top. I am not going to show that. Hopefully I remember to clear that out in, you know, post or whatever. Another VeggieTales. I think this is a later release. Yeah, 2003. Another green one. It's VeggieTales, more VeggieTales. I think I have like most of the entire VHS library of VeggieTales tapes. This is the first one I had. This is Arthur's Teacher Trouble. This is one that I got from the library for free. Because they were throwing them out, and it works. No, this is the one that doesn't work. It cuts out like halfway through. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, probably. I don't know, I forget. It might play, I just haven't, I don't know. Whatever. These are the other two Sesame Street tapes I forgot about earlier. Sesame Street Visits the Hospital. This is I think this is a VHS exclusive. It might have been released on DVD. But this is the latest one I have from 1990. Yeah, there. Bedtime Stories and Songs, which I actually think I watched this growing up, if I'm not mistaken. Look at that yellow label. Yeah, this is an 86 release. This is a Cartoon Classic Special Edition. I forget what makes these so special, but yeah, this is fun on the job. I think it might just be that like Goofy appears in between each short and he's like, "Horse, I love making a job and doing things, and here's the next short." Probably that. Ooh, another Little Bear tape. This is Snack Time Tales. 2002 release. What is that? Yep. The Mouse and the Motorcycle. I really liked this, watching it like when I was little. So here it is on VHS. I don't even think this is in like this is a stereo movie. And the YouTube version that's like official looks like a VHS rip, if I'm not mistaken. Elmo's World is the other tape I have. Look at that baby. Babies, Dogs, and More. 2000 release. Okay, Sumo of the Opera. This is a VeggieTales tape that looks, you know, it might be culturally insensitive. I don't know. It's a 2004 movie. It probably is. I've not watched it. Alright. Home Alone. Yelling. This is a beat up tape, which probably means it is a earlier release. Out you go. This is really beat up. Wow. This is, I think, so it looks like just a generic tape, but then Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I don't think this one plays the whole way through, if I'm correct. I think it like stops halfway through. Ooh. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I think this is the second episode. Yeah. This is literally just one episode of Power Rangers on a VHS tape. It does not look official, but I'm pretty sure it is. That's what you get. Another VeggieTales. This is a sing-along song version of the movie, I think, yeah. Green tape, again, big surprise. Winnie the Pooh. So I went to a Salvation Army store, one of those thrift stores, and I was really excited because all their VHS tapes were like, I think 25 cents each. And I bought up like 17 of them, and I was so excited that I did not look inside, and like 14 of those 17 tapes were all covered in mildew and mold, and it was just like unwatchable. And this one was one of the few that did not have any mold on it, I think. I'm still kind of afraid to touch it. I don't like touching that one. Braveheart. I have not watched this. It's a Mel Gibson film, so yeah, so it's one of those 2-tape ones because it's so long. They put it on 2 tapes. Bending real far down here. This is the 3rd Little Bear tape I have. And the last one, Family Tales. This is a 98 release. You can tell the ones that are earlier because they don't have a lot of like the modern or the what you think of when you think of like Nick Jr. from the early 2000s. It's just Little Bear and some other weird shows. Mona Lisa Smile. I do not know what this movie is. My sister recommended me get it, so I bought it. I have not watched it, clearly. Someone else did, apparently. Yeah. Is this a late? Yeah, 2004. Nice. Alright. Rugrats. This is my only Rugrats tape. Chucky the Brave. I think I've seen most of these episodes. This is a 1996 tape, but I think, yeah, there was one that was like released before Paramount and then one after Paramount, and this is the later Paramount release. Yeah, it's a very odd looking Chucky. Well, Back to the Future. There you go. Owned by the same person as the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, it seems. Back. Turner and Hooch. There's 2 labels on this one. Oh. I have not watched that one. Did someone say more VeggieTales? Oh, I have so many. This is another VeggieTales one, and a clip show, I think, probably. Both green tapes. Nothing surprising there. Grease. I don't think it says on here, but it has... Oh, yeah, there it is. It's like a 15-minute documentary at the beginning. John Travolta says, John Travolta, hey, look at me, I'm John Travolta. That's what he sounds like. West Side Story. I think I watched this movie like once when I was really little. I do not remember like any of it. Yeah, there it is. Someone watched through some of it and then stopped, and now I own their film. It's 2.5 hours. Wow. Oh. And Titanic. I think I have 2 of these because I didn't realize I already had one. These are at literally every thrift store you can find. It's Titanic. And I feel like I'm gonna throw up because I just walked up 2 flights. This is one of the other ones that came from that Salvation Army with all the mold. This is a Disneyland fun. Is there any mold on it? Oh, there might be. Oh, crap. Yep, that looks like mold. Damn it. Yeah, that one stays away. The Truman Show. I really like this movie. I have not watched through it on VHS yet. Yeah, this is a banger movie. Batman. This is another heavy tape because it's a long-ass movie. Look at that runtime. Yep, it's Batman. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. There he is. That's Joker. That's Michael Keaton. It's Batman. Yep. And then I have 2 Disney Junior tapes. This one has a very nice Goodwill sticker right on the front. This is a Little Einsteins tape that is super beat up to the point where I had to tape it because this whole back section was completely like coming apart, so I had to tape it back together. It's got a nice color label there. think this is a promo tape that they gave out. Yep, and yeah, this one's in rough shape. Damn. And then this one, the Higglytown Heroes. This is a very, very late release. I think 2006. And you can tell because there are 0 promos on it. It goes right into the episode. And you can see it actually has the runtimes of each episode on there. I do not remember anything about the show except for the intro by They Might Be Giants, and that's it, and that's why I bought this tape. Did anyone say they wanted more veggies? There's one. It's a black label because it's an earlier release. There's 2. And there's 3. As I said, I have most of the VeggieTales at this point. I think I'm missing like maybe 2 or 3. Whoa. Home Alone 2. I have not watched this movie yet. I've seen the first one multiple times, but never the second. This is the one with Donald Trump in it. Yay. Oh. I have not watched this movie either, even though it looks like I have. Or no, never mind. It does not. This is an America Fuck Yeah movie. I know that for sure. And this is a super late release. I have another one. It's another Backyardigans tape. This is a, like, January, February 2006 tape, I think. So yeah, super, super late into the lifespan. I bought this for $1, and I think on eBay these go for like 25 bucks or so. Which is crazy. Alright, this one I bought. This is one of the only ones I bought on eBay. It's the Star Wars trilogy. And I bought it before I realized there's a widescreen letterboxed version available. So this is the pan and scan one. But yeah, this is brand new. It's kind of beat up still. Yeah. Also, come on. I just remembered. I got another one. This is the, I think the 2000 release of the first special edition. I put this in a very brand new VHS tape I bought from Goodwill, the same one I got this at. I put in A New Hope, and it ate it. I managed to get it out, and it still plays, I think, but there is a nice little snag in the one area where the movie kind of stutters. I think it's the scene on the Millennium Falcon. So yeah, those are those 2. And I gotta put these back together. Yeah, I got 2 ways to watch Star Wars and a behind the scenes of the 3rd one. Ace Ventura, this is the first one. This one looks pretty good condition. Yep. I just saw another one of these just today. Out shopping. Oh, this is the broadcast of Homeward Bound, The Incredible Journey. I think this is like a 1993 ABC broadcast. Complete with, I think, like 6 minutes of deleted footage. Men in Black. It's Men in Black. It sure is. Sparkly Men in Black. What does that stand for? Alright, so this is The Sound of Music. This is a 2-tape release. I've seen ones that are like just the single tape release, which I'm not totally like sure about because these are long tapes, as you can see. I'm assuming the ones that are single tape releases are either like cut down significantly or I don't know, or they're like much worse quality or something. But there's those, and then I have a bunch of like these. They're like slipcover clamshell cases, And you'll see in a second, they are all Wiggles, except for one, which is this Lego Duplo Just Imagine tape. This is like a promo tape they gave out in, I think, 2001, maybe? No, 1999. I was completely off. I don't think this one plays anymore, but it did play a couple times, and I watched it, and it is not good. It has, like, a really stiff stop-motion segment, and then a really bad 3D animated segment, and then another stop-motion segment. It is 15 minutes long. It is not very good, but it is, I think, fully up on YouTube if you want to watch it. And then a bunch of Wiggles. I got Wiggles Yummy Yummy. This is the one with the the puppet, can you point your fingers and do the twist one. I've listened to that song like 7 or 8 times at this point, and it is no longer creepy to me. I think it freaking slaps. Live Hot Potatoes. This is a late release. This is 2004. This one is Wiggly Playtime. You can't see because there's a label there. But yep. Wiggly Wiggly World. These all look basically the same on the outside, except some of them are distributed by Lyric Studios and some of them are by Hit Entertainment. Yep. Wake up, Jeff! This one's upside down. Better wake him up. And then Wiggles Dance Party, which I have the CD of this one, I think. It's missing the side label here, but it has the front and the back. So yeah, those are all of my clamshell sized releases at this point. Or no, not my clamshell, my slipcover ones. So now I'm going to do my clamshell ones, which are not as many, I don't think. Oh, I'm so tired. I still got one more freaking pass of this to go after this whole video recording. Alright, so we're on the clamshells, starting with the Prince of Egypt. I've not watched this one fully through yet. You can tell. Yep. Ice Age. This one's in one of those much nicer, like, hard plastic clamshell cases. Finding Nemo. This is obviously like a 2003, 2004 release, so pretty late one. I think, isn't this like the highest selling DVD like ever made? Well, this is the VHS version. So yeah. Knick-Knack on this is fully in, it's letterboxed fully, so it's the original aspect ratio. The movie's 4:3, of course, but that's interesting. Knick-Knack, Knick-Knack is letterboxed. Tarzan. These are completely out of order. Inside. Back. Wiggles, you'll be wiggling. Yet another Wiggles tape. This one is a larger cased one. And there's the inside. That's one of the nicer cases. Okay. Got Stuart Little. Bonus includes hilarious blooper reel. This one is like, from what I remember, it's like borderline brand new. I've watched this through. And all of the DVD copies I can find of this movie are letterbox, or not, or pan and scan. So, I mean, it's not like I'm losing out on much with this. And Stuart Little 2. This one is a lot more closer to the book, I remember, which was kind of weird because I watched this one first and then was like, why is the sequel more like the book than the first one? Turns out the first one is like pretty much entirely made up. Yep, I like the blue case on that one. It's pretty sick. I don't know much about this one. This is one of the limited gold edition 2 cartoon classics, Life with Mickey. This has like a documentary where it's like, Walt Disney was the greatest human being on the planet. Here are a bunch of bullshit cartoons about his cartoon mouse that he made. But yeah, it is a very nice feeling VHS clamshell, and it is a high quality looking tape. I think this is possibly one of the earliest VHS tapes I currently own, because the copyright date there is 1985. I don't know much about these. Yeah. This could just be a reprint, I don't know. Alright. 101 Dalmatians. Oh, damn! This one's got a Mickey Mouse Works thing on it. I had no idea about that. Because I haven't watched through it yet. That's probably why. Alright, so I have two Black Cauldron tapes. One of them I bought thinking it was Black Cauldron, and not looking inside and realizing it was actually the Sword and the Stone inside. And then one of them I bought as Black Cauldron, and it was Black Cauldron inside. So one of them has the wrong movie in it, one of them has the right movie in it. Which one is this one? The wrong one! There it is, there's Sword and the Stone, in Black Cauldron. Yep. That one's also super weathered, you can tell. Atlantis. Yep. Funny and exciting. This is one of the first time, or like, I think 2001, 2002 was like the first time they used that blue label thing at the top, blue cover. Yeah. Calm down. Beauty and the Beast, The Enchanted Christmas. This is the one with that freaky piano, isn't it? Yeah. Yep. Sure is. Alright, Monsters Inc. This is... The case is kind of beat up. I like the VHS tape being blue and the clear, transparent case a lot. But this one is really beat up. If I remember, like the tape itself, it's really worn down. Which sucks, because this was like a $5 tape. This is probably one of the most expensive VHS tapes I've purchased. I mean, which $5, you know, isn't a lot, but, you know. Pooh's Grand Adventure. This is the 1997 release that, or it was like a 1997 direct-to-video movie. I looked it up, and it's got a bunch of bad reviews because it's too scary for children. I tried watching it, couldn't get through it. Alright. Lion King. These are mostly the Disney tapes, if you couldn't tell. Yeah, it sure is the Lion King. Piglet's Big Movie. This one is... It's not in 4x3 and it's not in 16:9. It's like an in-between. So it's kind of letterboxed and kind of not, if I remember. Yeah, this is a 2003 film, so, you know. Ooh, late release. Aladdin. It's Aladdin. He's a lad. This is one of the Black Diamond ones that everyone's like, oh, they're so expensive. No, they're not. I bought this for $1. They're not expensive. Get over it. Idiots spending freaking $5,000 on those things. Spy Kids. I like Spy Kids. I like the black clamshell. And this one's, I remember kind of being worn down too. It's a treasure. Charming and clever family film. It's also kind of freaky. Calm down. Pinocchio. This is one of the first Masterpiece tapes, if I'm correct. Masterpiece collection. I'm gonna be honest, I never liked this movie. It's always kind of freaked me out, and I don't know. I don't like a lot of Disney's earlier stuff. Oh no, and I have a bunch of them for $1 each. Oh. Cinderella. Cinderella. I think the third movie's better than this O&L. Oh, that's a hot take. Yeah. You can kind of tell I'm getting tuckered out here. Winnie the Pooh. I have a lot of Winnie the Pooh tapes. This is just a collection of New Adventures of Winnie the Pooh episodes I remember. Which, this is one that's full HD on, frickin' Disney Plus, and it's not cropped, which is nice. This is just a sing-along tape. Sing a song with Pooh Bear. Ooh, learn how to draw Pooh. I want to learn how to draw Pooh. Goonies. It's the Goonies. I think this is a 1999 release, probably. The Goonies, black clamshell, nice. Pocahontas, I don't like this movie. Yep. Kind of yellowed. There's the inside. Arthur's Perfect Christmas. I have not watched this one fully through, but I do like Arthur. Ooh, it's got Lego promotion. Alright. Belle's Magical World. This is one of those 3-in-1, yeah. It's one of those 3-in-1 Disney movies that, like, it took episodes of a series that never came out and kind of bundled them together. So it's like 3 episodes of a show that doesn't exist, which is, I don't know, I think that's kind of interesting, but I don't really find the episode. I don't really find it interesting, you know, in the sense of the actual quality. Oliver, what the hell is this? Why did I buy this? You bought Oliver. This is a nice clamshell case, though. There it is. I own Oliver. It's a heavy tape. Tuck Everlasting. Yeah, this is one of the movies that I remember getting from the school. My mom hates this movie and the book too. She finds it really really not disgusting, really disturbing, which I can kind of see because it is kind of a messed up plot. Yeah, it is Tuck Everlasting. Whoa! You can't see, but they kind of fell over there. Alright. Oh my gosh, there's so many. Free Willy 3. I have all of the Free Willys. This is the 3rd one. I have not watched it yet. I have not watched any of the 3. And this one's probably not very good because it's a 3rd film. But yeah. Land Before Time 2. I do not think this one plays fully through. It also might just be my VHS player. That's very possible. Although this is from the same person as the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles tape, so, and that one doesn't play the full way through, so maybe they messed this up somehow, and I'm paying for their mistake. Karma for nothing. Winnie the Pooh and Christmas 2. This one, if I'm remembering correctly, it had it's this VHS release, and then it had like a DVD release within another one, or like another, because this is an episode of the show, but it had an episode within, it had a release within another DVD, like, compilation, like, episode movie thing, and they dubbed over Christopher Robin's voice actor, because he's American in the original. They changed him to British, and so this is the only way to watch it, like, in full with the original American Christopher Robin, which, you know, all the Britons get all upset over. Snow White. I've got to be honest, I don't like this movie either that much. But I have 2 of them because I forgot I bought the second one. Or I forgot I bought it already. Snow White. Snow White in the boring fall asleep movie. The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. This is a collection of 3 shorts that nobody remembers, and they all remember the movie, so, yep. Ooh, it's behind the scenes footage. That's neat. The case is kind of smashed in there, though. Wow. And that's a vertical label. Bizarre. Melody Time. This is one of those, like, cheap ones that they made, wasn't it? Like, during the war or whatever. Yeah, it's just, like, 3 shorts. Is this the one with... No, it's not. It's the other one. Little Mermaid. Ah, Little Mermaid. This isn't the one with the penis cover. Oh, what a shame. This one's kind of yellowed on the inside. Lady and the Tramp with the really racist cats. That's all I remember from this movie. Yep. Racist. Racist. Ooh, Mulan. Well, that's a movie to follow. I do like Mulan. I like Mulan. Good movie. Sequel. Sleeping Beauty. No, I have Cinderella's. Let me make sure. This one has a documentary at the beginning, at the end, isn't it? It's like 30 minutes. Yeah. No, not 30 minutes. It's 15 minutes. It felt like 30 minutes. Peter Pan. Peter Pants. This is a special edition from like 2002, I think. So that's kind of late release. That's neat. I don't know why it's black though. It should be blue. Oh well. Disney makes no sense. Fox and the Hound. Oh wow, it's another super rare thousands of dollar worth tape that I bought for $1. Stop selling these on eBay for thousands of dollars. They're not worth it. Yeah, this one's kind of really beat up at the top there. Oof. So Fox got to it. Oh wow. I never even noticed that. Is a thick crack. I am so tired. Hercules. Ooh, this one has a save up to $6. Does this have something inside? No. Oh, well, way to get my hopes down. Hercules. Hercules. Honey, you mean Hercules. Honey, you mean Sleepy Time. Princess Diaries. I've never seen this. It's one of my sisters. Ooh, what is this? Savings and offers that rule. What is this? I have that. Snow White. Ooh. Look at that. Energizer batteries. When do those expire? 2002. And that. There it is. It's Princess Diaries. Fantasia 2000. People don't like this movie. I don't know. I thought it was okay. I think the shorts. I like this one a lot, but yeah. I don't know. Is this the one that came with... Yeah, this one has a booklet. It's like a commemorative booklet that tells you information about the shorts. Like, they were really banking on this thing being a huge success, and then it bombed. I don't think I have the original Fantasia. I only have Fantasia 2000. Somehow I have not come across the original one yet. And The Little Mermaid 2. I have not watched this full thing yet. That is from the previous owner. I did watch some of it on Disney Plus, and I was shocked to find out that she is played by Tara Strong because she sounds nothing like her. Also, Prince Eric is Rob Paulson, and he sounds nothing like Rob Paulson. I'm expecting Carl Weezer, and I was not. I did not get Carl Weezer. Oh wow, it's another Black Diamond release. This one is a super early. This is like 1984. Not this specifically. I think this was produced. Yeah, mine's from '94. But yeah, this one kind of messes up at the end, if I remember correctly. it just kind of sputters and spats until it just dies. Aristocats. It's Aristocats. I mean, it's a masterpiece collection. Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas. I am not sure if this has a actual, like, because I have the DVD too, and it's in 4:3, and this is in 4:3, obviously. I don't know if there's a 16:9 version of it, but it is a widescreen HD movie. It's also one of the better direct-to-video Disney movies. And Aladdin and the King of Thieves. That is a messed up cover there. You can see the plastic or the cardboard or whatever. Yep. 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 Fun and fancy free. I don't... This movie's not very good. It's another one of those, like, budget releases they did back in the day, when they didn't have enough, like, money for a big budget picture or whatever. But I have seen Mickey and the Beanstalk separately back when it was on Netflix, and I do actually like that short quite a bit, which is surprising because I don't really like this kind of output from Disney back in the day. I don't know. Okay, I'm just kind of like, ooh. Rescuers. This is the one I have watched through this. It is the recalled one, the one with the naked woman in it. Yeah, it is a really good condition case. Yep. This is one of those movies that I feel like gets a lot of hate. I do like Rescuers. It's very nostalgic. The Parent Trap. I've seen this a couple times. Grew up watching it. I mean, it's alright. I remember it getting me interested in split screen for the first time. Yep. Return of Jafar. This is the Aladdin sequel. The first one. This is another, like, really beat up, dusty, dirty, grimy case, except it's not as grimy. Actually, it is, kind of. My fingers feel very dirty now. Hunchback. Hunchback of Notre Dame. Okay. This one has a mangled top. Look at that dirt. Ugh. Ugh. Yuck. You can tell this was sitting in someone's garage for like a decade. Look at how messed up that case is. Damn. Wow. Oof. It's super yellow, too. Alright, so I've been saving these three, for obvious reasons. I'm not saving them for last, but I am saving them for last of this cut. Buzz Lightyear Star Command. Yay! Starring Tim Allen. I think I got this for like 75 cents back in the day. Copy. Good copy. Yep. Buzz Lightyear Star Command. And then I have two versions of Toy Story. So this is the original 1997 version, or no, 1996. This is the original 1996 version. Or at least, like, probably isn't. This is... No? Yeah, no, this is 97. This was produced. But this one does have a bunch of goodies inside. Look at all this stuff. So, yeah. Holiday Video Shop. You get Muppets Treasure Island. You get James and the Giant Peach. Winnie the Pooh, Search for Many Adventures. Pocahontas, Aristocats, Oliver and Company, Sword in the Stone, Mary Poppins. I have most of these at this point. Aladdin, King of Thieves, and Return of Jafar, Brave Little Toaster. I have all of those. I don't have any of these. Homeward Bound 2? There's a sequel? What? 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 Alright. There's Homeward Bound and Old Yeller and all those other live-action Disney films nobody cares about. Ooh, Santa Claus. Oh wow, it's an overrated movie. I'll get to that one. These are all those 90s movies. Ooh! Ooh! Free Toy Story ornament attached to Disney's holiday video toy shop titles. I would like one of those. They're very clearly like 1996, 95, based on those early ones. Lots of Winnie the Pooh with that. Lots of Winnie the Pooh tapes. I did a look through, and I think like a large majority of the series was released on VHS, which is shocking. There's only like maybe 20 episodes that weren't included out of the whole series, or maybe even fewer than that. What the hell is this? Disney Princess Collection? Belle's Sing Me a Story? What? And then the Timon and Pumbaa episodes. And sing-along songs. Hunchback of Notre Dame. Ooh. Disney Adventures Magazine. That's cool. Different texture, too. It's a free issue. I have that. I had that somewhere, and I don't know where it went, and I'm kind of upset because I wanted to look at that because I had a bunch of, like, old advertisements, and I had a Pocahontas Tiger Electronics advertisement at the back of it. Blast your way to infinity and beyond. Faster. Oh, this is a coupon for the, yeah, this is a coupon for the Toy Story strategy guide. Holy crap. And look at that. There's the early PC game design there. That's cool. I didn't even notice this. I want the strategy guide. I don't have it yet. Ooh. This is just another one of those coupons. Oh, more coupons. I'm spending a lot of time on this, but there's some cool stuff in here. Free Toy Story character cups. Oh, shit, I have these. I have that Buzz. It doesn't look anything like that, though. Wow. Save $5 by mail when you buy any 4 packages of Energizer brand batteries, plus Disney's Toy Story. And then you can get those. Save $5. Ooh, you can buy toothbrushes. Ooh, and look at that. Look at that old box, cereal box designs. Man. Save $5 by, there's so many. You can save so many money. Whoa, you can save up to $20? Look at Woody. He's so excited there. Wow. And celebrate 25 years of Disney World with the Toy Story Vacation. That looks sick. See Woody, Buzz, and their friends in the hit movie Toy Story come to life in an all-new parade at Disney MGM Studios. Enjoy new attractions and shows throughout the Walt Disney World Resort in Florida. Plus, see special events that will only happen during this 25th century celebration. Stay at Disney's All-Star Resort or 14 of Disney. I am not reading correctly. You can read that later. There you go. You can pause there and read it if you want. 4 days, 3 nights, and just $299 a person. Wow. Ooh. There they are. There are the boys. What's the buzz? Walt Disney World is 25. All right, that was a massive detour. All right, time to get back on track with the last tape I have right here. This is the Gold Collection Toy Story. This is a 2000 release, special edition. And it has, I think, like a little 5-minute mini documentary at the end. Ooh, more. Save $5. So you could... So you could buy this, and then you could, like, cut out the back tab of this copy. Yeah. And then you could, like, mail it in and get $5 back. Because you bought 2 versions of the movie. So, yeah. Alright, I gotta go back up and get the last batch. Alright, final batch. Starting off with... Yay, more VeggieTales! I think this is... No, this is not the final one. This is the second to final VeggieTale tape. It's the Star of Christmas, and it comes in a nice green plastic clamshell case. Henry owned it, apparently. Yeah, come on. Back. Alright. All dogs go to heaven. It's another Dawn Bluth one. It's the only one I have in a clamshell, though. I can't remember if I have the sequel. I don't think I do. I might just be misremembering. And before time 6, The Secret of Source Rock. This one's kind of beat up. You can see there in the corner. Oh boy. Yep, but I mean, it's not yellowed, surprisingly. I guess because it's from '98. Ooh, brave little toaster. At least in America, I don't think you can get any official versions of this that aren't, outside of, like, because the DVD is just a Laserdisc rip. So, yeah, I guess this came from a, box set or something, because I have the, third one, but not the second one. But, yeah, that is a cracked case there. And there's the little toaster. So I have it on DVD and VHS. Yep, Brave Little Toaster Goes to Mars, and it has the same thing on the back there. Another beat up case. So I have the first and third, but not the second, whatever. Lion King 2, Simba's Pride. I have not watched through the full thing, but I know this is one of the better sequel films. Kind of yellowed, surprisingly, for its age. Flubber. Just slapped a sticker right over Robin Williams. This one feels nice, but it's actually kind of yellowed, which is surprising. I kind of put that away for later. Yeah. A Toy Story 2. This is the first copy I ever got, like one of the first VHS tapes I owned, and it looks like shit. I need another copy because this one is super worn down and fuzzy and messy and gross and yucky. What's this one? This is Free Willy 2. I told you how the other ones. I have not watched this one either. These Warner Bros. Cases feel a little bit better than Disney's, to be honest. And there's some texturing on the VHS case, which is nice. Yeah. What's Mary Poppins? How long is this movie? I know it's really long. It's 139 minutes. It's an hour. It's 2 hours and 19 minutes long. And people wonder why Disney live-action movies are such a pain in the ass to get through. Okay, I'm gonna get these out of the way. These are not mine. These are more of my sister's. She got these just because she thought it was funny, and also because she wanted to see if there were pink VHS tapes. I don't think there are, but these are just Strawberry Shortcake VHS tapes. I don't think she has any intention of watching these. But they are all black, which is, why wouldn't you label them pink? You have a pink case, it's Strawberry Shortcake, and you make them black. It's stupid. So, I mean, these aren't really mine. She hasn't watched them. This is another one of hers, Barbie Rapunzel. I did not realize that this is by the same people that did Reboot, that Canadian series, the first 3D animated series, like, cartoon ever. So yeah, that's this. These are that people, or whatever. That's neat. Here's my actual copy of Black Cauldron. I'd say it's a little bit better condition, but yeah, there it is, Black Cauldron. A rip-roaring tale of swords, sorcery, and magic that nobody liked. That, it's kind of beat up. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'd say that's a little beat up. Ooh. Wiggles. Wiggle time. It's time to wiggle. Poor Jeff. That's a basic cover, number 2501. It's in a nice red plastic clamshell case. The three Caballeros. This is, isn't this like a propaganda Puerto Rico film or something? Or, shit. South of the border, sights and sounds. Brazil, yeah. So it's a South America propaganda film back when that was like needed. Ugh, sounds so racist. Princess Bride, good movie. Good 80s movie. This one's kind of really warped. You can see that there. A yellowed case and a smashed up cover. This one's kind of a mess. Yeah. Princess Bride. Babe. Pig in the City. I've not seen the Babe films. I think I saw the first one when I was little. I have not seen this one. This is the sequel. I have the first one too. Oh wow, that is a messy cover. Babe. I'm having a hard time getting these all in shot. You're gonna be kind of messy. There's another Black Diamond release. Jungle Book. Jungle Book. Jungle Tear. Wow. Yep. Would you pay $1,000 for this? I damn well bet you don't. And I think this is the final VeggieTales tape. If I'm correct, this is the movie. This is Jonah. I've not watched this. I haven't watched any of them. I have seen 2 of my tapes. Because there's so many. Bob the Builder. Bob's White Christmas. This comes in the same red case as the one Wiggles one that I just showed. 3 holiday episodes plus 2 bonus adventures. This is the American... Ooh, it's white. Forgot about that. This is the American dub. Probably. Definitely. Yeah. Jumanji! This was a pretty decent film. I watched through it on VHS. Because I use my movies. Yeah, it was a lot darker than I was expecting. Had some surprising moments. I'm only really familiar with the reboot, which kind of, I don't know, I thought it was kind of bleh. This one was pretty good though. Bambi. 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 It is Bambi. A Bug's Life. I have 2 copies of this. I have Heimlich and I have Flick, and I'll show Flick later. Yeah, it is A Bug's Life. The Tigger movie. I think this is one of those theatrically released, like, movies that was done by one of the overseas movie studios. I think Walt Disney Japan or whatever. 99, I think, was the release for this. I've never seen this. I bought this because I didn't want to, I wanted to watch it. And then I got home and I looked at it and it was like 30% on Rotten Tomatoes. The way this cover looks, so this looks like an Animorphs movie. I don't know. It's not. It's just a very standard family movie, I think. I've not watched through it. Lore. This is Lore. Mickey's Magical Christmas, snowed in at the House of Mouse. This one is, I mean, it's a movie that's not available on Disney Plus, which is something. But also, it's a Canadian release. I don't know how I acquired it, but there's the Canadian logo, and it says this product is authorized for sale in Canada only. This video cassette is for private home viewing only. Yeah, so it was only for sale in Canada. So I have a Canadian VHS tape. Eh? Nice. Thomas. I've watched. I know full well all of like the backstory of this movie, and I watched it for the first time on VHS, and it is so funny. It is horrible. It is such a bad movie, but it is a funny ass movie. Oh my gosh, freaking Alec Baldwin in this is hilarious. Ants, Woody Allen. What the fuck is that? This is a dark movie, I remember. Yeah. It's DreamWorks on VHS. I might as well get this one out of the way. It's Shrek, but I kind of put this off because it's not really a clamshell, and it's not really a big box or clamshell. It's a it's cardboard, like the normal one's like a cardstock, but it has this like infill there so that it looks, or it's sized exactly the same as a standard VHS tape clamshell one. But yeah, it's Shrek with the bonus thing at the end of it. Like extra 4 minutes of footage or whatever. Casper, I watched this like one night, and I really liked this movie. I mean, it's not like fantastic, but I did enjoy it like quite a lot. More than I thought I was, definitely, considering it's a 90s reboot of an old movie, old franchise or whatever. Beat up case, yellowed, whatever. Family-friendly comedy with astonishing technological... I cannot speak. I saw this advertised on one of my VHS tapes, and I was like, oh, that looks interesting. And then I was like in a store the next day, and I saw this, and I was like, oh, that's funny. So I bought it, and I have very vague memories of watching this growing up, in like 3rd grade, I think. But yeah, it stars Tim Curry, and I cannot unhear him as Nigel Thornberry now, so he just sounds like Nigel Thornberry. Look at how happy he is. But this is a Deke movie, the people that did the Mario Super Show and whatever and the Sonic stuff. So it looks exactly like their kind of like animation style, but with a bunch of celebrity voice actors, which is really weird to hear. Richie Rich. I've not watched this full movie, but it's all right from what I've seen. I can see where I stopped it, like halfway through. Here's my other Bugs Life tape, just quickly. There's Flick. There he is. There's the boy. Jerry's Game. I think that also might be Letterboxd. The Book of Pooh. Stories from the Heart. An all-new full-length adventure. So this is a Playhouse Disney show, I think. I never watched it, but it's like puppets. And they look good, surprisingly. I think they look pretty decent. It sure is a Book of Pooh. I'm not sure if it is Pooh. And there's the first Free Willy. I have not watched this yet. The most rousing family adventure since E.T. Wow. Really? Then we have a Charlie Brown movie. This is Be My Valentine, Charlie Man, which I have watched this. And Schroeder has a very, very good scene in this. Digitally remastered for excellent sound and picture quality. Good grief. This is a Paramount release. I know I have one that's like a pre-Paramount release. It's kind of weird. It looks like a home, yeah, this one. Right down there. It's a mystery Charlie Brown. Does this not look like an unofficial release? Look at the side there. It's so generic. But no, this is... Look at the name of that. This is not... Oh, this is a 1987 tape. Look at that yellowing on the plastic there. Wow, look at that. Look at that. Look at the inside of it. Sure is a mystery that the thing exists. Oliver and Company. This one was already watched. Yeah. I mean, I watched it because of the 3D car scenes, and that was basically it, but it was a pretty standard Disney movie, to be honest. That was alright. Ella Enchanted. This is another late release. I think it's got a blue. It's blue. Isn't that cool? But yeah, people don't like this movie. I thought it was alright. It has that like Shrek style that they did back in the early 2000s, and it's also available on DVD. Did you know that? Because this is a 2004-2005 release. It's good to know that there's a DVD release. Airbud. And Airbud. So I have not seen a single Airbud movie because I don't like sports. Yeah, this is Airbud. This is like really dusty. My hands are just like coated in dust now. Holy mackerel. A heartwarming family comedy that'll make you feel good. Look at his face. So that's a 97 one, and then this, I have no idea if this is like a super, like, if this is the sequel or like one of the third films or whatever. Oh wow, that's really warped from water damage. Wow. These are really dusty. Holy crap. Can you see my hands there? They're like coated in dirt now. Yay. I Want a Dog for Christmas, Charlie. I watched this. We had this on DVD, and I watched it a lot because it was included on one of them, I think. Yeah, this is a 2003 film. So this is a really late Charlie Brown movie, and it's a late-ish VHS release, which is neat. Oh wow, Barbie Nutcracker. Again, this isn't mine. Where's the inside? Oh, this one was sealed. Yeah, Charlotte's Web. It doesn't look sealed, but it was, and I took it out. I have not watched this one yet, but I have seen the 2006 one a couple times. I think I watched this once when I was little, and then never again. Paramount family favorites mean quality entertainment for the entire family. I sure bet. Speaking of Paramount. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Jimmy Neutron. This is the movie. A nice yellow clamshell case. I like this show a lot. I watched the whole thing on like a plane. The whole series, like 8 hours straight. It wasn't the whole series, but like it was most of season 2 and 3. But yeah, this is the movie. Jimmy Neutron. Jimmy. Anastasia. There she is. It's in one of these hard clamshell cases. It's a movie. These don't really shut that well. I mean, like, they're nice quality, but this one is really, really loose. That's the one big problem with these. 2 thumbs up from Roger. Yes, School Albert. Dennis the Menace. I like this. I thought it was pretty good. Watching it. I know this is one that everyone shits on. Yeah. I think this is also one that was fully open matte. So I got this one and Richie Rich together, and I'm sure this was like some grandparent getting their kid a movie that they remember from their childhood, or like with a character that they remember from their childhood. James and the Giant Peach. The only thing I can really say about it is that it's not as scary as people act like it is because of their childhood and like kind of messing with it. And Randy Newman's soundtrack sounds exactly like Toy Story's in this, and it was throwing me off the entire movie. It is so close. It sounds like an alternate universe Toy Story soundtrack. It is, apart from like the musical segments, which this guy is voiced by Jeff Bennett in the musical segments. And Jeff Bennett is the guy that like does Johnny Bravo and like a bunch of side voices and like cartoons and stuff, and it was really noticeable for me when the voice changed. Ugh. Three Musketeers. I have not watched this in a long ass time, but people say that people like treat this movie like it's true cinema. Wow, that is a messed up label. I did not notice that. Yeah, this is another late release. I think this is 2004 probably. Yeah. Spirit, Stallion of the I'm not even gonna try. Because I cannot think right now. Spirit, this was a movie that I had, like, no hope going into it. Like, I don't know, I didn't think it was going to be that great, and I watched it and I really, really liked it. This is a damn good movie. And I was devastated to find all of the reviews, because this was released right at the time that was, like, 3D films were getting really big, and everyone was like, oh, 2D movies are the way out, and, like, most of the reviews are just, like, shitting on this movie strictly because it's a 2D movie. And there was another review that I saw that was like, they should have added a comic relief side character. No! But yeah, this movie was just, like, gorgeously animated. I was so shocked. Ugh. Babe. This is the first movie. A little pig goes a long way. Woo! More shit. Well, let's take a look at this. That is a really dirty thing. Wow, yuck. Babe. Francis the Talking Mule. What the hell is that? What's this? Flipper coming to theaters everywhere this summer. Land Before Time. 1995 release, I guess, for this. This is another really dirty one. Not watched this one. Lady and the Tramp 2, Scamp's Adventure. Yeah, this is another sequel film. I know nothing about this one. I think it got a... No, that was 101 Dalmatians 2. That one got a really, like, late release PS1 game, and that's, like, all I know about it. This one I know nothing about, so... It's the Easter bagel, Charlie Brown. This a nice yellow clamshell case. Oh, this one, I haven't even opened this one yet. That one is sealed up. Nice. So this one is untouched, and I'm not opening it. Power Rangers, the movie. I have tried to watch Power Rangers multiple times, and I am sorry I cannot get into it. It is so bad. Like, the fight scenes are fine and all, and that's obviously because it's taken from something else, but just, like, it is so incredibly cheesy, and this movie is no different. The fight scenes are interesting for it, but that's about all this is going for it. Alright, how about I piss off some more people? Nightmare Before Christmas. I think this movie is incredibly overrated. It is... I don't know. Yeah, this is one of the more expensive tapes I bought too. It was $1.75. Most of the ones I buy are like $1, so yeah. Scooby-Doo and the Witch's Ghost. This is the sequel, I guess. Is it the sequel? I don't really know. But it was the second one that they made after the zombie one. And this one has Tim Curry in it as the bad guy. Another Tim Curry movie that I can't take seriously anymore. But this, watching this, you could really tell this was done by, like, a Japanese animation studio, because a lot of it, like, looked really good. Like, surprisingly good. And this has the Courage the Cowardly Dog pilot in it, I think, which was a big surprise. And then this one is a re-release of a 70s film, Scooby-Doo Goes Hollywood. So, I'm going to be honest, I did not watch this whole thing, but I skipped to the end because it has the Johnny Bravo Scooby-Doo episode on it, and I thought that was really sick, and that's also one of the episodes that I think was either written or directed by Seth MacFarlane, so that's cool. I have no Cartoon Network VHS tapes, which I am very upset over. I have a bunch of Nickelodeon ones, but Cartoon Network tapes are so... they made so few, and they're so hard to find. Jingle All the Way. I still have not seen this whole movie, but I have this movie and I have the DVD release. I have not watched this movie through. I mean, people say it's bad, and people say it's like it's bad, but in like a funny way, man. So I don't know what to think about it. Oh wow, yeah, that is messed up there. Oh shit. I guess I do have another copy of Toy Story 2. Alright, so one of this is probably better than the other. I think this is Yeah, this is the newer copy because it looks a lot cleaner. Bonus features. Complete set of hilarious outtakes. Luxo Jr. animated short film from Pixar. Yep. Yup. Yup. Wizard of Oz. This is just the Wizard of Oz. I'm not sure which release this is. Yeah. Oh, I didn't notice it says color and sepia tones because, you know, it's both black and white and color, which is a rare thing for these things to have. Those are hiccups. The Road to El Dorado, this is another one I watched on VHS and I enjoyed, although I can see how there's some iffy stuff about it. Like, not the like, perceived gay stuff, but, like, you know, the cultural things could be, I don't know. I don't know, I'm just talking out my ass. Yeah. That one. This... Did I buy 2 of the exact same damn movie? Fucking kidding me. No. I can't tell between the 2 of them if this is the original or not. I don't know the differences. It doesn't say on this. I don't know. I'm so tired. There's still some more to go. Land Before Time 3, The Time of Great Giving. Yep. Special bonus. Music video preview for Littlefoot's. Oh, for the 4th film, because they were churning these out like butter. Small Soldiers. I watched this one on streaming, not on VHS, and it was interesting. I know everyone like compares it to the RoboSound Buzz. Ooh, I had no idea this wasn't even in here. Look, it's the PlayStation game. Yep, there it is. Yeah. I mean, the animatronics were impressive, and the CGI was dated, and it was also Phil Hartman's last role, I think. I'm not sure. Alright, final 4, it looks like. Tarzan and Jane. This is one of the ones that, it's like 3 episodes combined into one. And this is, like, the only home release of The Legend of Tarzan that there is, which, you know, I think this is also, like, the entirety of Season 2, because Season 2 was only 3 episodes, and that's what is in here. And then Dinosaur, this movie's probably not very good, but I have it on VHS and DVD because it was like $1 each. I've not watched it, so I can't say anything about it, but I know people say this is a shit movie. And then this Crayola one, which I literally only bought because of the interesting case. It's like thick because it originally came with an activity book, which you can see is not there, but there is the tape. The case opens, obviously. Ooh, it's a Hallmark video. And the Rugrats movie, which this one is kind of messed up there, but yeah. Bonus cat dog short. Orange VHS tape. Yeah. And that is all of my VHS tapes at this point, I think.